Okay, let's do it.
Obviously, I mean, you were right there down the stretch, but I mean, I guess what kind of went wrong to start when you went up by, I think, 19?
Early?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, again, we just, I thought offensively we were getting really good looks. It was just one of those nights where we didn't shoot the ball worth a darn early, especially like our key guys, Tyrese and Paul, got off to really slow starts. And I thought we were decent defensively, although there was a few breakdowns for some transition and a couple things at the rim, but we were still decent, which kind of kept it at the, got us back to the 10, 11, 12 at the break. But I just thought we were actually playing pretty good offense, getting good shots, not hitting enough of them, and thought that if we kind of stuck with it, we would get back in the game, yeah.
What did you make of Paul? Because you mentioned at the start he really wasn't able to not convert on the looks, but
Yeah, I mean, again, I think, he got himself to good spots. I think the whole game, there was only I only can think of one that I thought looked a little out of rhythm. It was that three kind of in transition, I think right after Justin hit one. It might have been right after that one. That was the only one that looked like he didn't quite, get his steps quite right or whatever. But he was getting to good spots, and you just figure he's going to make some of them, yeah.
Obviously, that's I know this is another loss, but I mean, did you like the effort at least tonight compared to?
Yeah, for sure. They compete. I thought even when things weren't going very well, it would have been, semi-easy to say, oh, here we go again. But I think we realized we were doing some good things. I thought we fought really hard. I think, even in the fourth when the game was going down the stretch, they didn't score many baskets. There was hardly any baskets. Most of those were, free throws at the end, which, we didn't get to shoot any in the fourth quarter, and they, pretty much the game was decided at the free throw line down the stretch. So I thought our defense was really playing really well. We were doing a great job of jarring the ball loose. We were doing a great job of challenging and rebounding. We did have one big rebound that hurt us, but for the most part, we were doing a good job on the glass.
Does your tune of a moral victory like this change at all in the midst of a season like this and a losing streak like this, or is it more so the greatest team?
No, again, you guys, I think that I'm at a stage where we're just trying to get ourselves to play a little better, right? We just got to play better, and I think there was some signs of that, and there was certainly some great execution on stuff. You guys, you saw that there was a bunch of plays that were getting great looks out of timeouts, and even the secondary one after that, they were just a lot, sharper than we've been on some of that stuff. Again, I think we're still a little searching there for a little bit more help with Q and Justin and Lonnie and those guys, and I thought Bona gave a good effort tonight, but I also thought Drum played one of his best games. So again, we just got to, again, trying to play better and give ourselves a chance, which we did tonight.
You mentioned the free throws in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Brunson shot 16 in the game. Just
yeah.
like when they can put the ball in his hands down the stretch, just what are the biggest challenges when you're trying to contain him when he's drawing fouls and then obviously hits the three-pointer?
Yeah, I mean the challenge is you're trying to do two things with him. I mean, he only took 5 threes tonight. That's pretty good. We try to, not have him shoot too many threes, and then our other goal is to not foul him. And I think yeah, we bumped him a little bit here and there, but I thought 16 was quite a few tonight for him.
Aside from going back, looking at the film, the good examples you want to show to the team, what are the ways you're going to try to get the team to play the way they did, kind of going forward and carrying it into the rest of your future games? Yeah,
I mean it's the same. I think there's certainly going to be plenty of positive clips to show of things we can build on. There's going to be plenty of teaching clips as well. Things we need to do better. Again, but I think we got to have confidence to continue to generate good shots and step into them and shoot a little higher percentage.
Take us home. I guess it's a Tyrese.
Yep.
I think he shot 11 for 31.
Yep.
Over 10 threes. I mean,
yep.
Did you like the shots he got, or was that something maybe the Knicks followed him? Or?
Well, Yeah, I thought he had a lot of really good looks from three. I don't know if all of them were great, but I'll bet you 7 or 8 of them were, right? Ones we want him to take, and there was probably more that I wish he would have taken too. I mean, he's got a hand problem. I would imagine, you guys check with him, I would imagine that's part of what's bothering him. Yeah, I would. And that's kind of, at halftime, I was like, I know it's bothering you, but you got to keep taking the shots that are there and see if you can get it going. But I thought he was awesome tonight. I mean, I know that's a big number of shots and over 10 from three, but he was awesome. His spirit and his driving and his defense and all that stuff. I thought he was awesome. All right, thanks.